You ever wonder how good intelligence is in Elden Ring? Everyone says it's easy, and I wanted to find out for myself by doing a challenge run where I only level intelligence. Now, the rules for this challenge are very simple. I can only level intelligence. I am allowed to do stuff like use Godric's Great Rune or use talismans to boost my other stats. I'm only allowed to use Common Azure for one boss, and I need to do the Age of Stars ending. Now let's make way, my fellow int users. Now, every single Elden Ring challenge, everyone goes through the same stuff, but me personally, I fix OBS. Okay, but all seriousness, I need to pick a starting class, and the starting class I go with is the Astrologer for the highest mind stat. Now, and then I make my character look as ugly as possible, die to a Graftasan, speak to Kale, get a donkey, but I need more spells, so I need access to Selin. And to get access to Selin, we have our first official boss fight.
To change that. Let's see how this goes. Ah, shit. Here we go. Ouch.
Okay. With our first official boss beat, I am very excited for this int run, but we got some prep to do.
This is fun. $44.
Yeah, I know this is a lot. I promise I'm almost done.
Yes, you are bad. Do you draw me a staff? You said. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
After all that gathering, I think I'm officially ready for my first mainline boss, Margit.
Alright, so Meteorite Staff, Radagon's Nut, int and Strength tier.
Yeah, the build looks good with Meteorite Staff and the Strength tier helping the scaling with the Meteorite Staff. Rocksling should fuck.
Cast time sketchy. What's night comment? Oh my god! You're not gonna reach me.
Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Oh my god, I didn't do it. Don't throw. Sorry, boss. 16. It's like, oh my goodness, gracious. Yo, dude, it's easy.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I really enjoy just backing up and shooting my spells. But with Market Dead, I have Stormville Axis. There's nothing here for me to grab. So I'm ready for Godric. And I plan to use the same build with Carrion Slicer. And all I gotta say is Carrion Slicer absolutely slaps. And before I even know it, I am now in Godric's second phase. And before you know it,
I am the Lord.
yeah, Godric was a cakewalk, and now I get my Gold Order Seal to a +4, so I am prepping myself for some more future fights, but I still have some more gathering to do.
Really drop magic, lightning, and holy. Meteor well. Grab.
Word on the street is this guy's weak to fire.
Alright. I don't even know the spell works. Do that. Very slow. Too shitty doesn't. Worth it. Fuck. Oh my goodness! I'm not even doing faith only and catch flame bugs.
Yeah, word on the street was right, he was weak to fire, but with Red Wolf dead, I now have access to the entire array of Lucaria, which means more gathering, and I gotta test how to deal with Renala with her high magic resistance.
Oh my gosh, she's magic resistant.
All right, take two, and I'm going with Rock Sling.
Come on.
All right, take four. Let's see.
There's so much fire. Oh my god, what's going on? I'm out of heals. Go to your moon. Dagger. Shit.
Weave thy night into being.
Let's go! Easy peasy, lemon a squeezy.
Yeah, that was clearly so easy with the kill trade. That's never happened to me before, but that was pretty cool. Anyways, with Ronaldo's Remembrance, I now get access to the Carrying Regal Scepter, but I also want her Moon, but we also have a little bit more prep work to do. Now, I have a plan in my head for the Draconic Tree Sentinel, and that requires even more prep. Goodness, the amount of prep work you have to do is just actually so draining. I don't know if you could tell what the plan is here, but the plan is to use the Rossus Axe. Now, the Rossus Axe is one of my favorite weapons to use, especially in Night Rain. I'm going to juice this with the Intelligence tier and the Strength tier, so I get extra damage and I am able to wield the weapon. I just got to sneak up behind the Draconic Tree Sentinel and spam that Ash of War. Let's see how this build works.
Drink. Did he not stagger?
Yeah, so I'm not good at the game, nor do I want to keep up with that type of method. So I pivot to Celia to grab the Staff of Loss to boost my invisibility sorcery, aka Night Comet, the best spell in the game. And I continue my pivot over to Radon. Why? I don't know.
Alright, so Blissful Crown, Gravis School, Radagon Icon, Meteorite Staff still. We have Staff of Loss in the offhand. I'm pretty sure it'll boost Night Comet, Magic, and in tier.
I finally get to experience low vig. Time to cheese this motherfucker.
I forget where his meteor. Oh shit.
Holy cheese! Well, spam your cheese slices for that one. But for now, let's pivot to actually making progress to the Age of Stars ending, which requires me to speak to Mommy Ronnie. So I make my way through Karia Manor, and I finally get to try out a new type of damage. Ghost Loretta is weak to lightning, and I want to abuse that.
Holy shit.
Wow, that was actually a really fun way to do that fight. But now I can talk to Ronnie, and talking to Ronnie allows me to start her quest and Celavis's. So the first part of Celavis's quest would be to speak to him in his tower, where in his tower he decides to give me a potion?
Fine.
Does it kill her?
It's very sweet and very...
What?
Yeah, I don't really know what that was, but after doing that, I am now able to buy Glintstone Ice Crag from Selvis, which is great. I also pivot to Altus, where I get to fight Godric's brother for the Godfrey icon, and then I find this unholy shit. What the actual fuck? Again, I don't know what that was, but I'm back to the Draconic Tree Sentinel. Now, this guy one-shots me just like Radon, and I am going to abuse Night Comet and Ice Crag and keep my distance. And he's dead. Super easy, but oh, whoop-de-doo, I have even more prep to do. Alright, let's go to it now. Okay, so 108 plus 42. Cold will make it less physical. Alright, so magic is better. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Yeah, we're gonna put magic on that. With that prep work done, I'm ready for some bosses. Now, Mr. Pissfree here is weak to lightning, so I'm gonna use the same build on him that I used for Ghost Loretta. Go in the air. Almost through. Almost through. Definitely did almost throw there, but I'm excited for the plan I have next for Morgato. So I have the Clayman's Harpoon, which is a weapon that scales with intelligence. I have put the Ice Spear Ash of War on it and a magic attunement on it. The Ice Spear Ash of War builds up a Frost proc. That is damage, and if I get the Frost proc off, it negates all damage by 10%. Now, this Ash of War also staggers, so I am really excited to use this weapon. I think Marika's Scars here will be better than Radagon's here. Probably should have gotten that. Let's get one off the bat here, don't dodge it. Yo, this thing fucks. Whoa. This thing fucks. Oh my god. That was so easy. That was so easy and so fun. I highly recommend that Astral War and that method. But we have Fire Giant next, and you know what I gotta do? You can guess it. More prep. Sorcery. This Shatter Earth thing. Rock Blaster. Okay, there. Oh my god, holy sketchy. Somber 6 too. We can level up our seal again.
The world!
Like this is the Bellbear. What the actual fuck? Shard Spiral, bet. Yeah, she spawns back. And I can't, dude. Why? Yeah, after that long prep and all the weird bullshit, I'm so excited to show you this method I have. I think this will be good with Graven School, Magic, Ritual Sword, Twin Sages for the extra int, Meteorite Staff, Digger Staff, and if we use Rock Blaster, I hope it actually shreds. I'm gonna have Shard Spiral too, just in case. I cannot wait for you guys to see the amount of damage this does. I know you all saw that 10k now. Come on, stay with me, but I get worked. Damn. Little annoying. I want him to do a shoulder slam so badly. I'm trying to use Shard Spiral. I think I should just try to maybe spam it a little more. That was crazy damage and also crazy fun, even with Meteorite Staff. But we are now retiring it for the Karen Regal Scepter and more prep! I did that with a club. Bro, this is like what's at the top of this one. Terra Magica! One, two, three.
Let's go!
Alright, the cheese is becoming a common theme for every single boss fight, but we have some cleanup remembrances to get to.
Don't level health.
Alright, first cleanup remembrance, we have the ancestral spirit. And word on the street is, this guy is related to the Red Wolf, and they did not practice their fire resistance well. So I got a fire spell and flame sling. Now I'm very excited for how this fight's gonna go. Hope y'all enjoy.
I have a feeling roiling magma is the play. Jump. I mean, I'm obviously over leveled, but that wasn't a fun way to do that.
Like I said, over leveled, but this guy's weak to fire. Next cleanup boss is Estelle, which requires Ronnie's quest line more.
Like, I just feel like it kind of makes sense. Crazy, but like, it's damn.
Beautifully fought. My thanks.
You're welcome, fine set. Alright, we're here. Carrion, Twin Sage, Radagon Icon, Grabbing School, Magic Scorpion, Ritual Sword, Magic, and Bubble Tier. I have Bubble Tier so I can take a hit. But yeah. Plan is to go with Rock Sling here. I don't know where the dive is. There we go. Gotta get a little closer. Oh, fuck. Night Comet, it just fucks.
For having 50% magic resistance, he still wasn't resistant to Greg, you know what I'm saying? But next boss on the list is Leech Dragon Fortisax, which requires some prep and some other items to pick up on the way.
Yep. Yes! Yes! Strength. How much strength do I have? Oh my god! Comet fucks, but they were dodging. Fucking, where are they? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Alright, who's next? Wrap it up. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I need some contests. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's run it. Hurry this shit up. Alright, let's keep this going. Hurry the shit up. Let's go. I got time for this. I gotta line up like multi-hits here, right? one shot, bro. Like, fuck out of here, champs. Meet night comment, ho. Time for this fucking bullshit. Ora!
Okay, you have to admit that ending was low-key cinema, and oh my god, the damage. But we got one more cleanup boss left.
Did I miss? Shorty told me that she got yellow feet.
Shawty told me that she gave the features. I'd have told her, girl, you crazy, like, baby, you bug. No, no, bug. No, ooh, sprint? This shit staggers! What? Oh, Shawty told me she's gay and that's crazy, so I had to look at her baby like, baby, you bug.
I don't know who's weirder, Greg or Celivis, but anyways, next up, we got, in my opinion, one of the most cinema fights in the game.
Like, I definitely have the ability to do this. I've done this. I've done no-hit Maliki. Witness tarnish, bruv!
Yes, brev. Anyways, that was my favorite fight in this entire challenge. Definitely a top 3 weapon. But we all know who's next. This fucking guy, Gideon. Now, this is the ultimate cuck fight. Int user versus int user. This is... I don't know what FromSoft was thinking, bro.
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit. None shall take the throne. America has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle on to eternity. I know in my
Easy as fuck. Suck my ass.
Yeah, that guy Gideon sucks. I love first trying him. It just gives me much joy. And I feel like we haven't used many melee int weapons. So I head over to Kaled to grab a pretty good one.
That was fun. We haven't been using many physical weapons, so I want to try out Moonveil. I know the Ash of War is disgusting. With Okina Mask gives us extra dex so we can wield the weapon. Radagon Sword Seal to wield it. Warrior Jar Shard for that 10% bonus. Magic Scorpion for that 12% bonus. Ritual Sword for that 10% bonus. Magic Shroud and Crack Tear for that 20% bonus. And Opaline Bubble Tear so we can take a hit.
Alright, Jinxie. Let's see how good this weapon really is. Okay, look. Really good weapon. You know, I just need some practice.
Let's go.
Thy strength.
See, I just needed a little bit of practice. And after beating Godfrey with it, all I gotta say, 10 out of 10 weapon. Love it. But we might be at the foot of the Earth Tree, but we still have some prep work to do for some of the other side bosses. You know, I really tried something else, but honestly, I couldn't be asked. I know it might make some people mad having to just ult to the Serpent Hunter Spear, but I could not be asked doing the Death's Poker method. It's definitely doable, but honestly, not for me. But after dealing with Rykard, we have to get access to the Halig Tree to fight Melania.
Yeah, fuck out. I'm not. I
just love when the hard, annoying bosses just get slammed in the first try. But with Nile dead, I now have access to the Halig Tree, where I also have access to the Graven Mass Talisman, which is a plus 8% damage buff to sorceries. And then I head over to Mogwin Palace, and I just want y'all to witness this shit.
shit I made.
I can see it. As clear as day.
Not how I wanted that to go. I think it one-shots him. I just didn't time it properly because it looked like it didn't hit him in the beginning. But whatever, we did it.
Might not have exactly been one shot, but you know, I didn't get hit. That took no longer than 10 minutes. That was all I needed.
I'm wearing Ronnie's skirt.
Yes, the boys came to witness me become Elden Lord, and Radagon works me, and out of embarrassment, they literally leave. But it's okay, because I stick with the grind, and I end up beating him.
I think I don't know. Ugh.
Yeah, at this point of the game, I'm realizing all you ever need is Shard Spiral, Carrion Slicer, and Night Comet. You could do things you couldn't even imagine. But we still have one more Remembrance boss, and we need to get to her.
You know, the dodging did actually have a use. She couldn't see me as I was... Wow, that was great. That went wonderfully. Oh my god, I love that. No, I died.
Yeah, that took longer than expected, but we're here now. Now let's do this fight already. I just want to apologize because at this point in the run, I have used Night Comet a lot. I apologize for the lack of different strategies I use, but my excuse for this fight is she dodges spells, and this still takes practice. Don't worry, just like all bosses, I stick with it for just a couple more minutes and I make work.
Like, I have more room to run, dude. It's hard to tell where I am in this arena. Oh my god.
All right, fellow Elden Lords. That was the last of the Remembrance bosses. With that completed, I make my way back to the Erd Tree, where I summon Mommy Ronnie. Mommy Ronnie then proceeds to tell me that I am her promised consort Returnal, and I'm like, yes, of course. And thus, the Age of Stars commences. But in all seriousness, if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more. But in the meantime, before I come back, you should say something nice to someone. Maybe tell your mother, I love you.